In this video, we're going to turn a flat picture into a 3D object in Affinity. First, place the image you want to use. I'm using a PNG image that I downloaded from Google. Let's position it in the center of the canvas. To create the 3D effect, we first need to convert the image into vectors. Go to Vector and select Image Trace. A settings panel will appear. Adjust the settings however you like. I'm going to increase the edge threshold and then click Apply. Once the trace is complete, the original image will be converted into a group containing multiple vector layers. If you open the group, you'll see all of the individual elements. You can toggle their visibility using the eye icon. The last layer is unnecessary, so we'll delete it. We only need the green background and the A logo. Now let's apply the 3D effect to the logo and the background separately. First, select the logo layer inside the group. Then go to Quick FX and enable 3D. Click the settings icon to open the 3D controls. Let's zoom in so we can see the effect more clearly. In the layer effects settings, the first thing you'll do is unlink the radius values so they can be adjusted independently. Now let's adjust the radius and depth values. You can also increase the softness to make the effect smoother. These settings are completely up to your personal preference and the look you're trying to achieve, so feel free to experiment with them until you're happy with the result. You can also see additional effects such as inner shadow, inner glow, and color overlay. For this design, let's enable outer shadow. Click on the settings for outer shadow, increase the radius, and increase the offset value as well. We don't need to raise the intensity too much, just enough to create some depth. Once you're satisfied, close the settings panel and return to the layers panel. Before applying the 3D effect to the background, I want the background to have rounded corners instead of sharp ones. To do that, select the Rounded Rectangle tool and create a rounded rectangle over the background. Then use the Move tool to adjust its size and position. You can also adjust the corner radius from the top toolbar and set the roundness however you like. Now go back to the Layers panel. First, let's ungroup the traced artwork. Select the group, right-click, and choose Ungroup. You may notice an extra curved layer. We don't need it, so let's delete it. Next, make sure the A logo layer is at the top of the layer stack. Now we have the green background layer and the rounded rectangle shape. To make the background follow the rounded rectangle shape, click and drag the background layer onto the rounded rectangle layer. I'll undo it and do it once more so you can clearly see the process. Click, hold, and drag the background layer onto the rounded rectangle. Once you release it, the background will be clipped into the rounded shape. Now select the background layer, go to Quick FX, enable 3D, and open the settings. Adjust the radius, depth, and other values according to your preference. Just like before, these settings depend entirely on the style you're aiming for. We'll also enable outer shadow for the background to add more depth. You may also notice options such as diffuse, specular, and shininess. Diffuse controls how light spreads across the surface. Specular controls the strength of light reflections. Shininess controls how glossy or polished the surface appears. Experiment with these settings to achieve the look you want. And that's it. You've successfully turned a flat image into a 3D style design in Affinity. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please leave a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Ace Designs for more content like this.